Hey everyone, this is Austin the Doctor, and welcome back to another Yuuna in the Hot Springs episode review. This is episode 10, and I'm just going to say, reading the manga, I kind of knew it was going to happen, and I know it's going to happen at the end, but going to the manga to this, it's a different timeline, but I actually enjoyed the anime's timeline better. But, hey, what can you do? But anyways, so we open up with, Sagiri's class being told that they can wear any swimsuit they want to their, seaside trip that they're going to have. And we meet Yuuna, which I love her throughout the manga, Sagiri's comrade from the ninja clan, and Sagiri is fine with wearing a school swimming suit because she doesn't want to be embarrassed, and Yuuna basically teases her about it, and Yuuna actually convinces Sagiri to actually go get a swimming suit and to invite Kogarashi to come with them, for a boy's opinion, quotation marks, but Yuuna tells Sagiri that the Ninja Clan can't just ignore Kogarashi after he one-punched Man the Dragon God and basically didn't really get hurt from it. And Yuuna actually wants to form an alliance, basically, or a cooperative relationship with Kogarashi. And Kogarashi, we have a cut to Kogarashi and Yuuna. Kogarashi is also going on the field trip, as we see. And we see Kogarashi talk about his experience about his ski trip with the ghost army that made him march through the cold. And he wants to basically make this seaside trip the best ever, so to make up for everything that's happened to him. And this is what Kogarashi kind of goes through. He wants to go through good experiences because his past has been very awful. And Kogarashi actually invites Yuuna to come with him. And this episode kind of was covering like Sagiri and Yuuna's relationship at the same time. And I hope we get a little more focus on Sagiri. I hope next episode goes where I think it's going to go. If not, oh well, we have season 2 possibly, but Sagiri starts to tell, starts to think of how to invite, good old Kogarashi, and she doesn't want to sound like she's asking him out on a date, so she ends up making up there's a monster at the actual swimming suit shop, and Kogarashi, believing, Sagiri, takes it at face value, and I'm like, it's cute. I love Sagiri when she's like this, but, we see Kogarashi ask Yuuna when he meets with, her and Sagiri about the monster at the shop, and this is where Yuuna starts to catch on that Sagiri kind of lied to him and goes along with it. So they actually get to the shop, and Yuuna is starting to shop, and Kogarashi's asking, oh, why is she shopping? And Yuuna is a smooth talker, as she is, goes, oh, we're undercover shopping because the monster's just not going to pop out if we don't look like a customer. If we look like, people that are hunting down, it's not going to show up. I'm like, she's right. She's living in 2048 while we're living in 2018. See? Be like Yuuna. But we see Sagiri put on a swimsuit, and it kind of looked like a prisoner, outfit, and it was hilarious. I'm just like, she's adorable because she doesn't want to be embarrassed. And she put it on. That's actually a good reference to Higani. If you don't ever actually have watched it, we see the main girl in there, I forgot her name, but put that kind of swimming suit on and have a horse head. I love the references in this episode. There's another one that I really love, and I know some of you might have picked it up, but we see Yuuna start to pick out swimming suits for Sagiri, and basically Yuuna wants Sagiri to show off her body more. She's kind of jealous, and we see Sagiri think that her body is only trained for battle, so a cute bathing suit wouldn't look good on her, and this Yuuna gets really mad at that and starts to, fondle her, and it's like really hilarious because she actually causes Sagiri and her to fall down, alerting Kogarashi, because Kogarashi right now is thinking there's a monster in this place and he needs to find it, and this kind of makes him open the curtain while they're down almost, basically naked, and, he has bad luck and he gets, hurt from it, of course, and Kogarashi at the end realizes that the monster was a lie, even though in the manga you have Yuuna tell Kogarashi. I like this version better, but he told Sagiri that he would have gone with her no matter what because he's excited for the field trip, and this kind of gives Sagiri this intimate relationship a build up a little more towards Kogarashi, and I can't wait for one of the episodes if we have it. But we see Yuuna tell Kogarashi to make, Sagiri into a woman to help her get better on her missions, quotation marks, and I'm like, oh, there we go, and this is not going to stop, and it's going to keep continuing. It's going to get really more amped up when we meet, Sagiri's cousin, but I don't know when we're going to see that, but maybe soon. But we see Sagiri actually got the swimming suit that Kogarashi first liked, the not too over the top, but a good bikini for her. And we meet Siri, Chisuke's friend from way back, and the guys think Kogurashi's just pulling a parlor trick on everyone to get the girls, but it's really Yuuna. They don't believe in spirits, basically, and they actually all arrive at the beach, and apparently there's a strange monster going around in the beach, or the ocean near it, and Sagiri sees Chisuke show up in her swimsuit, and basically is defeated as a girl, and I love this contrast between these two, and the group goes out and plays in the water, and the monster actually finally shows up, and of course Chisuke is the first one that gets attacked, and this monster's thing, he pulls off swimming suits, and it's actually a Hydra eel, or a Hydra, I'm going to call it Hydra, but Kogurashi goes 300 meters deep to defeat the Hydra, this is because he's attacking from that depth, and Yuuna is like, no human can do that, and Sagiri basically has full trust in Kogurashi, and I like that, finally. She's starting to trust Kogurashi a bit more, and of course Kogurashi defeats the Hydra with one punch, because he's One Punch Man now. And Sagiri actually admits that Kogurashi's a very amazing, interesting person, and the guys still think Kogurashi's still pulling everyone's tail or chain about this stuff, and Yuuna actually says, this is a foreshadowing towards the end of the, well, getting a little updated to the manga where it's at. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a powerful monster that's attracting all the other monsters, and I want you guys to remember that if we ever have a season 2, because it's going to bring up something. But we see Chisuke actually ask Sagiri, Yuuna, and Yuuna to help, get everyone to believe that Kogurashi's a spirit medium, and they want everyone to believe in him, and it's actually a very nice thing to see this friendship kind of build up, and they actually set up a test of courage in the forest, and we see a reference to Rosario Vampire with the umbrella monster. I'm like, yes, I like that reference. I love Rosario Vampire, if you don't know. I know some of my people actually do too, and I hope you picked up on that. I hope you did, but they want Kogurashi basically to defeat a monster in front of two girls to spread a rumor to make everyone believe Kogurashi's actually a spirit medium. And Chisuke gets hurt while, going with Kogurashi, and basically he starts to be a very caring person. Kogurashi's a caring person. He's not very... People like to... I'm pretty sure people think he's just a lewd person, or think what the girls think in the anime, but he's actually a very down-to-earth guy, and very nice, and he ends up carrying Chisuke on his back, and Yuuna rushes over to Kogurashi, scares the living heck out of Chisuke, all because she was afraid of a ghost popping out. Yeah, I just couldn't stop laughing, like, oh, and then Kogurashi tells Yuuna, you do know you're a ghost, right? That's hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. You see, Yuuna actually summoned her family's, strongest servant spirit to fight Kogurashi to test him, but ends up making Sagiri and her falling out of the tree, canceling the servant. And of course Sagiri lands right on top of Kogurashi's face, and basically Kogurashi gets punished for it, and I'm like, poor man. And we see an actual demon lord, which I'm very surprised didn't fit all the way towards the end of the entire fight, but these two guys, if you don't know, kicked over a seal that's a old, spirit medium sealed this monster away, or a demon lord, I don't remember exactly, but this is going to build up into a big fight, and I'm very surprised I didn't fit it towards the end, but hey, it makes everyone and me want to watch the next episode. And what did you think of this episode? Did you enjoy it? I loved this episode, and I still can't get over Sagiri being embarrassed all the time, but anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you until the next time. This is Austin Doctor, signing out. Peace.